very important. The reason being that the seat was held by my son, and between the two of us, this is the fourth term. So I would want to retain this seat for the Congress Party.
It must be emotional when you campaign various places because of the attachment, your son's attachment.
True, it's very, very emotional because two factors. First, it was my old constituency. Then now it's become was my son's constituency. So to remember him at the same time and to talk about elections is very difficult.
What is the prospect of the Congress candidate?
It's good, very good. Because I feel like the amount of response we're getting from different villages, because I've traveled far and wide and covered most of the villages of Mawryngkneng constituency. I feel the response is very good, very encouraging.
There was initial thinking about family, any member being fielded.
Yes, I think I made it very clear today in the meeting at Mawryngkneng that that is the normal practice and procedure followed by every political party. However, in our case, I always maintained that whoever comes in David's place should be a person who can carry on the work. And being a difficult constituency by size and traveling distances, we need someone who knows the place very well. So this present candidate, Mr. Highlander Karmaki, he quite fitted the bill.
There was some desertion took place in the initial.
That's minor. That happens everywhere. Minor desertions.
So it will not affect the.
I don't think so, because I just take it by just simple calculation. David got 10,500 votes, and Highlander came second, got close to 6,500. So even if we have a desertion factor of about 10 to 20%, you're still looking at a 13,000, 14,000 vote share, which in some places may increase also. So taking that into consideration, I don't think I don't think we should win the seat.
Okay, tell us what are the issues you are highlighting in this election, because the NPP combine is in power, Congress is in the opposition.
Well, I think we have spoken at length about the issue in Parliament, in the Assembly, and people are aware that somehow this government has not been able to deliver the goods as expected by the all and sundry. Hence, these issues have resonated all over the place, all over the constituency, all over Meghalaya for that, Khasi and Jaintia Hills in particular. And also one issue which was very, which needed to be highlighted, which I did in the Assembly in the last session, was the question of the gates, the illegal gates. And in Mawryngkneng, there are so many illegal gates put up by district council, but it's not district council gates, because the district council doesn't have the authority to put up gates. So in fact, it's all illegal, and people are suffering for that, because of that. So that was a major issue, and I spoke today in the meeting, public meeting. I think you must have realized that the people also feel that this is a total, disregard of the law.
So the anti-incumbency will play a role to ensure that your candidate secures
Anti-incumbency in which way?
in the government.
No, we are looking at the Congress Party, which has a stronghold here. And that stronghold has been retained for the last 4 terms. We have retained the seat 4 terms. And this is just the culmination of the 4th term. So I don't see that the people will vote otherwise.
No, I'm speaking about the
NPP. Yes, the NPP, the narrative is that they have not lived up to the expectations. And that everyone in the villages are talking about. Therefore, it's very difficult for NPP to get this seat.
Okay, there are people who say that water scarcity is there, and what are the other issues also? I mean, electricity, some places electricity issues. So, how are you going to address it?
These issues were there ever since I took over as MLA in 2003. My first priority was to ensure that they get proper infrastructure like roads, electricity and water. And to a large extent, today we don't have to walk to any constituency, any police station. You can drive your car to the remotest police station of Mawryngkneng constituency. That's because through the NREGA schemes, through the PMGSY schemes, we ensured that every village was connected by, they had tarmac roads, In fact, in my last 2013 and 18, my son David didn't have to walk only, because the car reached up to the place where the campaign meeting was being held. So that was a great issue.
But water scarcity still is an issue.
Water scarcity has improved tremendously, but it is still an issue. Like it's still an issue in Shillong, there also. But luckily, we still have identified a few spots where we can harness that water and bring it by semi pumping and gravity.
Coming on to one more issue, whether the initial Mughal Pala difference will affect the poll prospect.
No.
Why not?
In Mawryngkneng constituency, there is no issue regarding Dr. Mughal Sama and Mr. Vincent Pala. There is an issue.
But was it resolved?
Regarding?
The differences?
Well, I hope so, because today is in Garwell's campaigning for the Rajabala candidate, the president. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Dr. Mughal Sama to campaign here because of his own commitments, and there are enough of us, as you've seen, everywhere we go. Sometimes even the MLAs don't get a chance to speak because of the timing that has been fixed by the government, by the deputy commissioner. I mean, some MLAs also can't speak. So that means we go to full force. Like today I'm absent for this meeting, but there are 2 MLAs and 2 MDCs taking my place there.
But there are reports of demand for change of leadership in CLP. Is that still there, or what is it?
There is no demand for a change as of now. There is no demand. But if the members of the CLP feel that they need a change, then they are most welcome to ask for it through the proper channel.
Are you one of the candidates?
For the CLP leadership, if I tell you, I am one of the candidates for everything. If you remember in 2010, I was a candidate for the Chief Minister. That fell through. Then I was candidate for the President, I think also. That also fell through. So I don't want to be a candidate for the CLP because I know that also will fall through. So I'm happy as I am and where I am and serving the party and